my beauty what?
When it seems like you have lost control and you feel like...
Hello my babies, welcome back to another video. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Esther and thank you so much for tuning in today's video. Before we get started, you guys already know the drill. Go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy. Subscribe down below and also hit that notification bell so that you're always notified when you get uploads. So in today's video, you guys, I went ahead and recreated this look that I did when I was on my little five-day getaway with my boo. I did a perfect brown smoky eye, you guys. This is so perfect for this season. As we jump into fall, I feel like everyone needs to, you know, play with makeup first of all, and also play with a smoky eye. I'm gonna post like the video pictures of how this looked the first time around when I did it. I felt like my skin looked so good. It melted like butter. It looked amazing. So I told myself I'm gonna have to recreate this video wise, even though it's on IGTV, but not everybody be on IGTV all the time, and people love this. Okay, I feel like I love this more than a quick IGTV video. So without further ado, get comfortable, watch me slay. Okay, take some notes. Y'all already know how it is. I miss doing makeup tutorials so much. I feel like it's been ages, but I'm back. I'm back with the makeup tutorials. I'm back and I'm better. Hey. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna drink some water because I feel so like thirsty right now, and my water is like nice and cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the brows, you guys. I'm gonna grab the Fenty Beauty Brow MVP, and this is in the shade dark brown. I'm excited to recreate this look because, yo, my face was so flawless. So I'm gonna recreate it so you guys can see what products I used in detail, because I did do the video on Instagram. I didn't put it on YouTube because I normally want to chat with you guys when I'm doing my makeup. And let me start doing my brows. I need to talk and work. I wanted to like chat, you know. So I did that look. I fell in love with the base. I fell in love with the skin, the eyes, everything. It just looked so flawless. So that's why I'm recreating, and this look is perfect for the fall, like I mentioned. I've mentioned this so many times. This brow pencil is pretty good. The only thing I don't like is the brush part. I'm a spoolie type of girl. It's just how I roll. I prefer a spoolie over this little brush thing. I feel more comfortable with the spoolie. But this brow pencil, nonetheless, it's so nice. Every time I use it, I just feel like my brows look so much more natural. You guys see how natural that looks? That is a nice brow. Now that is a realistic brow. Like, what? This was so correct to do. And then in the front, just feather it upwards. And then take the brush and just brush it up. I just look at what spots I missed and fill it in again, like so, and then feather it again. And that is pretty much it for the brows. It is time for the skin. This is what I've noticed. When I use the Fenty Skin Moisturizer, you guys, this is a game changer. I've already cleansed my skin, did my skincare routine off camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and use this as my moisturizer, also my SPF. Love, 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 love this. Before my makeup application, it has been a game changer, and I think that's why my skin has been looking so flawless underneath my makeup. I mean, game changer, you guys. So I'm gonna just use a good amount because this is SPF, and I'm honestly not stepping out today, but I will be next to like the windows and stuff, so I still need to put like a good amount. Even though it gives you like a white cast, like it gives you like a white little cast when you apply it, but once it sits on the skin, I really love how glowy the skin looks underneath. Oh, it just looks so beautiful. I definitely feel like this has been a game changer to my makeup routine. I love this moisturizer so much. You guys know I love a nice little glow. It's like, oh, heaven sent on earth, okay? So I'm gonna grab a eye cream. This is nothing new. This is the OLEHENRIKSEN Banana Bright Eye Cream. Now, if you're new to this channel, I love using eye cream. I've become addicted to it because I have noticed when I use eye cream, I don't have much, you know, under eye creasing, because it does tone it down so much, and then it also smooths my under eye too. The more you use eye cream, it really minimizes those fine lines at the bottom of your eyes, because we do not like those when we apply concealer. We don't want it to set on them. We just don't want nothing to do with them, okay? So, oh my gosh, you guys, another product that I love this summer is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. I love this primer so much. If you have not yet used this, checked it out, tried it out, anything in that sort, y'all, I would highly recommend you guys to grab this. You can use this not just in the summer, also all year. I love this primer because it grips my foundation so nice. I feel like my makeup looks so flawless and it lasts all day. I don't know what they have done with this primer, but this is a primer that you do not need to sleep on. It's amazing. Oh, I love this. I don't want to use too much. This is pretty good because it sticks on the face pretty good, and a little does go a long way. And yes, my skin is gonna like look kind of casty. It's always when I combine the Fenty and the Milk makeup, my face does look casty, but don't you worry, you guys, don't worry. For brow concealer, I'm gonna grab the Laura Mercier concealer, and this is the Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. I'm gonna grab 6N and 4N. You guys know I love the under eye brightness, but this is way too bright for me. I love combining 6N and 4N together. I just feel like it gives me like the nice, like perfect shade for my under eye. Not too bright, yet not too like not bright enough. So I normally grab 4N first. Put this in the back of the hand just to see how bright it is. If I want to tone it down a little bit, I grab 6N. This is such a work. I mean, to be honest, they didn't have the shade that I would prefer to use under my eyes. So if I have to use 2, I guess I'll use 2. And then for the brush that I'm using, this is the Morphe M432 brush. I love sticking to the same brushes. Once I find brushes that work really good with me, I stick with them. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean up the brows. See what I mean? Like this shade is not too bright. It's actually pretty good. It's foundation time. I'm gonna grab the best foundation, drugstore, affordable foundation, hands down. I've been loving this Milani Screen Queen Natural Finishing Foundation in the shade 470 Cool Sienna. Milani sent this over to me when they released the foundation. I just did not play with it right away. And I've been playing with it. This has been my everyday foundation. I love it so much. I just love how natural it looks. You guys are gonna see it on the skin. I've already played with it on camera a couple times, but I just want to rave about it a little bit more, okay? I just want to rave about it a little bit more. It's bomb. It's amazing. And I love this shade more than the chestnut. The other foundation, I think it's the Foundation Plus Concealer vibe. And that one is in the shade Chestnut that I usually get. That's the closest to my shade. I don't like that shade. I prefer this one. If they can come out with this in the other foundation, like the shade in the other foundation, that'll be better than the Chestnut. If that made any freaking sense. Y'all get me, okay? Let me show y'all. Sometimes I put this product on the back of my hand. Sometimes I just put it on my skin. Today, I'm feeling like just putting it on my skin, okay? So I'm just gonna apply like this. Normally, you're supposed to start your foundations from down, going up. But you know, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, I forgot to color correct, you guys. I wanted to color correct today. I didn't do that, but I would love to color correct underneath because I feel like I'm gonna do it. I still got time. I'm gonna grab this MAC Prep Plus Prime color corrector, if I'm not mistaken, and this is highlighter in the shade Peach Luster. Last night, I did not get enough sleep. I don't know why. I was tossing and turning too much. I kept Junior up because I could not sleep. So we are just gonna color correct a little bit under here. I never color correct. If you're new to this channel, you won't find me color correcting a lot. It's not one of those routines that I have firmly added in my routine. Where's the brushes? But because I haven't got enough sleep, it's better for me to color correct today and just hide the problem area, okay? I mean, nonetheless, my foundation would have done that, but I just need it today. Today's just a different day. And then whatever access that I have, I think I'm gonna take it right here on my lips because that's where like my low-key mustache is. My low-key, high-key mustache is. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend this foundation out with my Mented brush. I've mentioned this already. I like this brush because well, they pretty much send it to me with the PR for their setting powder. So I think this is technically supposed to be used with a setting powder, but I use it as a foundation brush because it's so perfect for it. I'm just gonna blend and then also catch my neck. Okay, grab my beauty what? Grab my beauty blender and just suck up any excess that I want off my face. So concealer, grabbing Laura Mercier concealer. Both of these concealers, I will show you guys what I do with this. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab the lighter shade. This is all the points that I normally conceal. And I normally catch my nose as well. Even though I don't have a big nose, I just do that because I feel like if I'm gonna contour my nose, I might as well go all out. And then I'm gonna grab 6N. 6N is gonna be a little bit lower. Yes, again, a lot of concealer. If you're new to this channel, okay, I already show you guys. I grab a lot of concealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend it all out with my beauty blender. I love blending my concealers with a beauty blender. I find it more flawless like that. You can blend your concealers with anything, well, with a brush or a beauty blender. Just depends what kind of what kind of person you are. Look, listen, y'all, I live a couple minutes away from the airport, so those planes be flying over me. I'm like, oh my gosh. You guys see that? Like, what y'all see on camera is literally what I'm looking at too. It's very flawless. So I'm gonna go ahead and cream contour. I'm gonna grab my ColourPop. This is the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Creamy Concealer in the shade Deep Dark 205N. I don't take a lot of this concealer, just a tad bit, because a little does go a long way. It's such a creamy concealer, so you don't really want to add too much. And then I'm also gonna contour my nose as usual. Love this part of my face. That is the points where I normally contour, that I want everything to look in your face and structured. Y'all know how it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend everything all in with this 122 Petite Zova Petite Stippling brush. I'm just gonna blend it all out. This is the perfect brush to blend your contour. You're not supposed to blend your contour down because it's gonna look muddy, so you definitely wanna keep it up because you want to bring all of that structure up. You don't wanna bring it down. And then also blend underneath. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and blend the nose. You guys, my nose is so runny. I think I'm gonna blow my nose here in a second. I feel like sneezing. What in the world? So I'm gonna go ahead and set with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder in the shade Honey. This is their newest shade. You guys, this is amazing. If you love the translucent setting powder, just the translucent, you're gonna love the translucent in the shade Honey, especially women of color. This will be your favorite translucent powder. It's like really perfect for any skin tone, to be honest, but for women of color, if you're curious, try this one out. I know there are the dark deep or dark whatever. I've never tried that. I feel like that shade is not my shade for under eye. It's better to set around my face. So to set, I'm gonna try something different. I done this once and I really loved how I set underneath the eyes. I'm gonna grab this Morphe M448 brush and grab the translucent. Just swirl it around. Is it swirling? Swirling. I think that's what it is. Swirl it, tap off the excess, and go ahead and just set like I would with a beauty blender. See, a beauty blender just sucks it all up. There we go. Good. For bronzer, okay, you might be curious, in case you're new with makeup, why do I contour and then I grab a bronzer? Because I don't want the creams to move, and I definitely feel like a bronzer just like diffuses any lines that I have after contour. I'm gonna grab this Mented bronzer. This bronzer is perfect. Love the shade of it. It does have a little bit of shimmer, so it gives you, it's not even a lot. It's just a tad bit of shimmer in it. So it doesn't bother me that much, but I know with other people, they love just a matte, no shimmer, but this one is not that bad at all. So I'm gonna just go ahead and set, and I'm using a Sigma large angled contour brush. Perfect to set where you contoured. just going to set all around. Okay, so for blush, I'm gonna go ahead and grab Laura Mercier, and this is their blush in the shade Pomegranate. Love this color because it goes very well with my skin tone. For the brush, I'm gonna grab this Sigma taped face brush, and this is 425. This is perfect to set, well, to blush, to use it as a blush. Blush brush. That is so hard to say, but go ahead and use it. You guys know I love brush. Oh my gosh, I said brush. You guys know I love blush. So I'm gonna go heavy-handed just a little bit because blush tends to disappear throughout the day. Honestly, you can go ham with it. I mean, just depends what shade you're going with. And I take the excess on my nose because I feel like it looks so much more natural like that. What you do on your cheeks, just place it on the nose because, to be honest, people do blush on the nose as well. In case like you're rubbing your nose and stuff. So yeah, so we're gonna jump into the eyes now. I'm gonna grab my favorite eyeshadow palette, and this is my favorite brand for eyeshadow palettes. Their palettes are out of this world. They're amazing. They're pigmented. They're just perfect. Less fallout. They're just bomb. Okay, they're bomb. And this is the Melt Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. Looks like this, and this is the Rust. So beautiful. Perfect fall eyeshadow palette. So this is gonna go all over my crease as my transition shade, and this is the shade Rubbish. And for that brush, I'm grabbing this Morphe M441 brush. Place this all over my eyelids as my transition shade. You guys, I'm telling y'all, when I say I'm obsessed with Melt Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes, I mean like obsessed. They are pricey, but they're definitely worth every buck. Now this look, you guys, is so simple. Anybody can do this. It all just takes blending, that's all. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this eyeshadow right here, and it's called Rust. And I'm going to grab more of a slimmer brush, and this is the Morphe. It's like slim, oh sorry you guys, slim and flat at the same time. This is the Morphe M456 brush. I haven't washed my brushes, so I just had to like, you know, clean them up a little bit with a paper towel, with a wet paper towel. So I'm gonna go ahead and just place this a little bit lower, also into my crease, and just, you know, try to concentrate that. I'll try to keep it a little bit lower. It's okay if it goes high. I'm not really bothered by that. So that's blended out pretty good. For the eyelid, I wanted to keep it a little bit not too dark, but yet not such a bright brown that you can't really see it. So I went ahead and just grabbed this eyeshadow right here, and this is what I use to place all over the eyelid, and this is called Mar. I'm gonna grab the same brush that I used for that second eyeshadow. I'm just gonna grab the flat side, tap off, and just start placing this all over the eyelid. Like I mentioned, you guys, this is such a simple look, but it turned out very, very pretty. You know, you would think that I did this for hours, but it really did not take me that long to achieve this look. And I didn't have to use like a black gel because this is not a black smoky eye, but you could use a black gel if you want this brown to look a little bit darker, and if you want it to pop a lot more, you can do that as well. I wanted to save the hustle and not do all of that, so just placing this eyeshadow all over the eyelid is perfect. It's good enough. And you can definitely see it nonetheless. I'm using the same brush. I'm just gonna blend that once I'm done packing the eyeshadow because I want it to be seen. I don't want it to, you know, look like it's disappearing. Go back into that Rust, and I'm gonna use the same brush. I'm trying so hard to clean it, but it's okay. I'm gonna use that, and that's what I'm gonna use to blend those two eyeshadows out. I love how it looks, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab that first eyeshadow, that Rubbish eyeshadow, and I'm just tap off the excess. This is just going to blend all those eyeshadows together. Okay, so I'm gonna go into this Rust eyeshadow. Is it Rust? Yes, I memorized the names. I'm just gonna start smoking my water lash line with that. What I did to the top is pretty much what I'm going to do at the bottom. The only difference is I'm not going to use that rubbish eyeshadow on the water lash line. I'm just going to use like 3 eyeshadows, something different. I'm just going to like just lightly place that under, smoke it out. So next, I'm going to go back into this eyeshadow right here. Now this was called Mar, and I'm just going to also smoke that out underneath lightly. I'm not really placing that like crazy, just lightly, just for it to be there. So you guys, I normally grab a black liner for my water lash line, but today I'm gonna grab a brown eyeliner. I loved how this looked underneath the eyes. It's not like noticeable, but then you can sort of see it in a way because I am gonna go darker too under my water lash line. So I didn't want to go too dark with a, you know, black eyeliner. So I'm gonna grab this Makeup Forever eyeliner, and this is in the shade Ebony. So I'm gonna just apply this under my water lash line. I'm gonna grab the darkest shade of this palette, okay? This is not a true smoky eye, well, brown smoky eye if you don't just go a little bit darker, but this darkness is so soft and looks very nice. So it's called Rot 2. Girl, don't know. Can't pronounce that, so I'm not gonna try. So I'm gonna grab a flat brush, and this is the Mercier flat eyeliner brush. Love this brush. It's like perfect. So I'm just going to add this eyeshadow right here, a little bit lower on my water lash line. This is just gonna smoke it out even more. You guys are gonna tell the difference. You guys are really gonna tell the difference. Like, this is not even a black, this is a brown, but it looks black. It's crazy. Okay, do you guys see the difference? This is with that smoked out, and then this is without. If you don't want it darker, definitely just keep it like this. If you don't want it darker, but if you want it a little bit darker, just a little bit more vampy, you can add this part on there. Because I'm not gonna do a wing liner, this is gonna be perfect to just smoke out on top of my eyeshadow. It's gonna look like I have a wing liner on, but it's gonna look so much more softer. I love this brush so much because nowadays I don't like just like a wing liner. So I usually just grab this with like more of a darker eyeshadow and just place it on top, and it looks like I have a liner, but it's more softer. Alright guys, so eyes are done and they look super good. This is exactly how I did the eyes the first time around, and I just love how, love the finishing look of the eyes. So now I'm gonna jump into the highlighter, okay? I'm trying out something new. Loved it the first time I did it, so I'm gonna try it out again because obviously I'm recreating a look that I've already done. So for highlighter, I'm gonna grab the new Melt Cosmetic Digital Dust Duo Blush in the shade Queen Bee. This is supposed to be a blush. I use it as a highlighter because it's definitely not a blush for me. It's way more shimmer, so I would take it as a highlighter. So I'm gonna grab this shade right here, and I'm just gonna highlight away with it. It's definitely gorgeous. So pretty. I'm very like thrown back to why this will be a blush because it looks like a highlighter to me. If I would have used it as a blush, I feel like it just will be way too highlight looking. We are almost done for lips. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this NYX lip pencil, and this is in the shade Brown. I actually need to stop at MAC and grab my lip pencil in Chestnut because that thing is bomb, but this will do for today's look. There you go, you guys. And for lipstick, I am going to grab, this is the matte lipstick by Juvia's Place, and this is in the shade Libra. Go ahead and apply this onto the list. It's like a nice little pink nude. Like, it's so pretty. I just found my NYX lip gloss in the shade Madeline. I feel like this is perfect actually with this look because it still has that pink nudish kind of vibe. That is gorgeous. Okay, that is so pretty. Let me line my lips a little bit more though. I feel like it disappeared. That's why I like Chestnut. Chestnut definitely is more stronger. like with the shade, but it is what it is. Let's go ahead and set the face. I'm gonna grab this Morphe setting mist. Love this, you guys. This is just going to lock my makeup in. It's not gonna move. It's not gonna go nowhere. My face looks so flawless already, but I just feel like once I lock it in, it's gonna look so good. All right, my love. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix my hair real quick, and I am going to come back with just the finishing look, you guys. Yes, yes, girl, yes. Yes, girl, yes, I'll be back. Can't even sing, girl. I can't sing. I need to stop. What? All right, my babies. So this is it for this look. I love this look so much. The minute that I did it, you guys, I told myself I'm going to have to recreate this look for you guys so y'all can see how flawless it looks. It looks so good. Such a fall vibe look. I love it. Matching it with like my brown tone, like my caramel. Actually, not even brown tone. My caramel tone sweater, you guys. I love this look so much. It's so cute. If you guys love this look as much as I do, don't forget to give this a big thumbs up so I know that you enjoy this look and you guys want to see more makeup tutorials for me. I'm so excited for fall makeup looks. I'm definitely bringing some of those out, okay, this season. All right, as usual, you guys, I love y'all so much, and I'll pin a sana, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.